I'm sure not a day goes by where you don't think about Shad.
Every day. Yeah, I got a lot of photos up in my room of Shad. I have so many photos of Shad in my phone. I'm scrolling. It's like, I can't get away from him. But it's a good thing, though.
Yeah. So when, like, in your everyday life, what are the memories that come to mind?
Shad, well, like, I don't know if a lot of people don't know. Like, me and Shad were like best friends. We were like brothers. You know, we were pretty much like family. Like, I spent a few Thanksgiving with him and his family. If I had an issue, financial problem, or if I had just like personal problems, you know, he was there. You know, he was always there for me. There was a. I remember when I was going through my separation with my ex-wife, and you know, he could tell. You know, we've been around each other for so long. We just know when something's wrong. And I was trying to hold it in, but he got it out of me. And one time we went to the gym. We was about to go to the gym, and I was just out of it. I couldn't work out. He was like, "Come on, let's go. We're not working out right now." He's like, "Your head is not in the game right now." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." And I didn't know where he was taking me. Like, we're going to the beach. We went to the beach, and he was like, "Let it out." I'm like, "Let what out?" He's like, "Let it out. Talk to me." We talked, and then we had like a Rocky moment. We started jogging, and then he started getting. He ran in front of me, and he just started. He was like, "Come on, run! I want you to run." I started running. He said, "Faster, faster!" And then he started talking to me about, what are you gonna do? You're gonna make her like kind of like you're gonna move forward. You're not gonna let that stop you. And he started getting in my head, and then I can't remember what he triggered, but I broke down and started crying, and then I stopped, and I was like, he acknowledged that I was crazy. Like, it's gonna be all right, good. You're gonna move forward. We're gonna blah blah blah. And then he was like, all right, just because you're crying doesn't mean you can stop. You stop running. He was like, we kept running, and I let it all out on the beach, and we just sat there and we stared into the ocean. We just talked, and that's the time we had a lot of those moments.
Yeah. We had Mark Kopani, Mohammed Hassan on the show recently, who was working with Shad on the graphic novel.
Oh yeah, Assassin, yeah.
Right, Assassin and Son. And he was saying the thing he loved about Shad was that if Shad said he was going to do something,
He did it.
He did it. No matter how
crazy.
Yes.
That's Shad, yeah.
No matter how big the dream was, you knew he was going to accomplish it.
Mm-hmm. That was Shad, exactly.
Wow. So how did you find out the news that he was missing?
His wife called me the night. It was Sunday. I was getting ready to go to bed, and Shad's phone called me. It said Shad, and then I'm like, "What do you want?" Like, I'm expecting it to be Shad, and it's his wife. He's like, "Hey, Jason, this is Ciliana. We can't find Shad," and I'm like, I'm automatically thinking it's a rib, it's a joke. Like, what do you mean you can't find Shad? Like, he's big, like, how do you like he's we lost him while we were on the beach, and I'm like, you have his phone. So I'm thinking it's a rib. I'm gonna go along with it. I was like, she's like, can you help me find him? Like, yeah, let me go sharp. I'll be over there. I'll come help you find him. And I'm like, let me just prepare myself because I know because me and Shad have a playful, like right now I'm like cool, but when I'm with Shad, we both let out like a child, like we just become children. I don't know. We just become very immature and we just have fun, and then we're back to being.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could turn it on, turn it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me just prepare myself. He's gonna pop out of somewhere, bear hug me, and throw me in the sand or throw me in the ocean and record it and put it on. I'm like, I'm just preparing myself. And then when I get to Shad's house, I meet his wife in car, and I meet his wife and his son in the car, and she had like flashlights. I'm like, yeah. I was like, you need like flashlight? What do you need flashlights for? To look for Shad? I'm like. Now I'm getting like scared. Like, what do you mean we going on the beach to look for? I'm like, where are we looking for him? And his son was in the car, so she's like, I can't tell you right now. Like, so we got to the beach, and then she told me the whole breakdown, and I'm like, and then I think after like an hour or two of walking on the beach in Santa Monica, I kind of came to what do you call it? Like, yeah, I think he's gone. That's like I came to like. Okay, this is...
Like you accepted it.
Yeah, I accepted it right there. And I couldn't cry or break down right there because his wife and son was there, so I had to be strong for them. And I was like, from what she told me, the story that she told me, I was like, he got washed up. But I couldn't tell her that. I had to be there. She wanted to look.
Riptide.
Yeah, we were there till midnight, and I'm on the beach with a flashlight looking. I don't know what I'm looking for. Am I looking in the ocean? Am I looking on the boardwalk? Like,
yeah.
I didn't want to ask because it's like... I was just there for more, like for support, and we were there till midnight, and it started getting cold. I'm like, we could try again. Let's do it again tomorrow. But I kind of accepted it right there.
How quickly did the police join in the search?
That was the next day. But the the day that it happened in the afternoon, they had helicopters. They had, from what I heard, they had the whole the works looking out for Shad, but they had to call it off at sunset because
Can't see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've heard some people say that, Shad should receive the Warriors Award this year.
He definitely should. If I don't know what's a bigger heroic act than putting your life on the line, for his son. But honestly, he would have did it for. If it was another child, if it was probably me, he probably would have did the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt he would have.
Yeah.